Welcome to the Reddit gang. We present you the dankest content every day. So make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell. Enjoy the video. What is a waste of money to you? Buying clothes that you know you will never wear. Watch this YouTube video one where someone said, imagine if you could convert all the clothes that you don't wear into money, since that day I have never bought anything extra. Not keeping track of or not using monthly paid subscriptions. Spotify account that you forgot you had. Gym membership that you used once, etc. It's unbelievable to me that people just aren't aware of something they're being billed for on a regular basis. Credit card interest. I know a bunch of people who are so shocked by their high interest rates. They thought it was like an interest-free loan to yourself and then are surprised when making teeny payments doesn't do anything. Credit card interest. I know a bunch of people who are so shocked by their high interest rates. They thought it was like an interest-free loan to yourself and then are surprised when making teeny payments doesn't do anything. Gambling. Worked as a dealer in a casino for the better part of a year and it blew my mind watching tens of thousands, easily hundreds of thousands when our high-limit room was open, just disappear during an 8-hour shift. Not judging how people spend their money or have fun, but the house always wins your money if you play long enough. Parking downtown in any large city, especially in a ramp. I spent about $75 over 2 days to park for a business meeting, and my car was broken into. Yippee. Claw machines. I was at the arcade with my grandma when I was younger and I saw a sloth toy in the machine and I spent all of my money trying to get the sloth. I ended up not getting it, so we went home, and on the way home we walked past a charity shop with the exact same sloth in the window for 80p. Buying the latest tech when your old tech is still working just fine. For example, there is no need to buy the latest iPhone every year, if your old one is still working just fine. Additionally, if you wait for a few months after the release date, prices often go down. Smoking. It's just a huge loss on multiple levels. Purchasing a gym membership at a posh fitness establishment only to drive to it 2 to 3 times a week and walk on the treadmill. Clothing that's expensive because of the brand. Clothing that's expensive because of the brand. Brand new kids' toys. I have a 4-year-old, and she has no idea that the extreme majority of the toys she plays with were obtained free or for a few bucks through sites like Buy Nothing or FB Marketplace. Stuff that someone else has already tired of and wants gone from their house. Most of this stuff she plays with for a month or two, then forgets about. Why would I want to pay retail? We've saved hundreds, maybe up to a couple $1,000s already. $6 lattes when I can easily make them for $1.89 at home, with 2 shots. Yup, I've done the math and that still doesn't deter me when I'm out. Lottery tickets. You literally have a higher chance of dying on your way to the store than winning the lottery. Fortnite skins. Strip clubs. Like, you spend money for expensive drinks and to be sexually frustrated with no release. Why not just sit at home and watch porn? Cable TV. Unfortunately, I'm married to a boomer, so we have it. Every time we watch the news, all I can think is $100 a month for this shit. The Super Bowl. $6,000 for a ticket in the nosebleed section where you can barely see what's going on? When I can get field-level coverage in the warmth and comfort of my home, or a sports bar, with drinks and food for the entire game that cost less than one item at the game. Yes, total waste. Few years. It's almost scandalous. They know that people will continue to buy their products, so they keep upping the price and lowering the piece count. It blows me away when people spend $1,000 in one go, just to get a Millennium Falcon that sits on the shelf for the rest of its life. Lego was one of the coolest things in my childhood, and it saddens me that they have capitalized on people's love for the brand in a really cheap way. Ordering food at a restaurant and not finishing even though you liked it. Result: greater than it goes to the garbage. Waste of food materials and money. Some people do it all the time and it gets on my nerves. Just take it with you if you can't eat it all. Food delivery apps like Uber Eats and DoorDash. A $13 meal is now $30 for convenience. Dating apps. Algorithms and all that horse shit aside, you either have it or you don't. If you're a hot guy, girl and go on and get matches, no amount of money can yield the same results to someone who isn't attractive. Me found this out the hard way. University, unless you know what job you want and the job requires a degree. Tuition fees in the UK are now £9,250 per year, and the quality just doesn't reflect that in my opinion. Alcohol. I've known too many people who go to the bar/club and blow $100+ in a night of drinking overpriced spirits. I can think of a dozen things I would rather spend $100 on. Dropping that kind of money to bury your own social insecurities and hang-ups for a night only to feel like total shit in the morning? Pass. Also strip clubs. I've known too many people who have worked at them. Dancers, DJs, bartenders, etc. The illusion doesn't work on me. The atmosphere is so obviously fake that even the thought of setting foot in a strip club bores me, because it's all just a facade to bleed money out of desperate and or drunk people. And as already mentioned, I don't drink, and I've never been that desperate in my life. Buying water in bottles, in Germany. You can have it for free straight from the faucet. Why are people buying it? You have to carry it all the way home, it takes so much space. Plastic bottles are bad for you and for nature too. There are no reasonable arguments. Buying a new car. It amazes me when people buy brand new cars when you can get second-hand cars that are basically just as good and so much cheaper. It doesn't even have to be that old/bad to be a whole lot cheaper than brand new. Especially when people take loans out to buy a new car. Unless you have the money to splurge, second-hand is surely the way to go. Expensive bath towels. I hear they are a wonderful life-changing luxury to add to your life. But I'm not spending more than $7 on a towel. Change my mind. I haven't seen this answer, but professional athletes and movie stars and the like. Generally, people who receive crazy high pay for what essentially amounts to some form of entertainment. Congratulations, you can kick a ball real good. Why do you earn $25 million or whatever when people who provide real services get such shit pay? Most anything related to weddings. Diamond wedding rings? A big one-day party? Etc. etc. Not saying to not have or do these things. Just asking why the fuck does it cost like a down payment to house, or could be used to have an amazing honeymoon experience. Pre-purchases. People who buy pre-sale tickets to films, or pre-order games, albums etc. are contributing directly to the causes for bad content. Suicide Squad almost managed to break even on its budget before it was even released. And hundreds of thousands of people pre-ordered No Man's Sky. Because of this, it's more profitable to just make a half-assed movie or game and hype the shit out of it before the reviewers can expose it for what it is, and new, original content becomes too expensive to create. Hype is the most basic marketing tactic there is. Don't fall for it. Anything that's not fast cars or hot women or great food and drink. Personalized number plates. You're basically paying hundreds of pounds to have your number plate say some shit like K3LS3YX because you're too dumb to remember a bunch of random letters and numbers. These trendy new women's shoes that cost like $500 but look like a 5-year-old threw a glitter bomb on them. Brands like Golden Goose. Firework. It is fun to watch, but after a few seconds/minutes it's gone. Firework also isn't cheap. I think it's not worth it. It's like you are just burning your money. To become a real gangster, follow these easy steps. Smash the like button and comment on this video. Subscribe to the Reddit gang and activate the notification bell. Like our Facebook page. Follow us on Instagram.